Hello there, everyone. It's also 17 here, looking for this usual right now in this picture, not paid video. Alright, okay. So, if you guys have been wondering, what has happened to me? Schoolwork. I've been not sleeping so well. It's, I've been staying up till 6 o'clock in the morning, I've been sleeping in. It's been a whole entire hectic thing, and, yeah. So, I just do whatever I can. Just to try to sleep. Today I slept in a lot because it was really hot here. Sorry about the fan. So, my room's technically hot right now because of the heat. So, yeah. I woke up. I may be going back to sleep pretty soon. And I may be getting drowsy when making this video, so I will apologize ahead of time. But, I wanted to make a video, I fell asleep instead. So yeah. So, I had to watch SAO, Sword Art Online, to see where I need to start and end at, basically. So, I want to just explain some things. I am doing necromancy, but it's going to be different. There's going to be different aspects to it now. And there's going to be some things that are going to be, I think are going to be nice to add into it, and not. Kirito is going to be with a different girl. I'm not going to say who. You guys can figure that one out, because I don't know. I thought it would just be a lot more funny if I have Naruto / Goro just, have this girl come with him back to his universe. Basically, my friend said, she's like Sakura, but useful. I laughed at that. But anyways. So, let's get into this. This is what if Naruto was the reincarnation of Garou and had solo leveling. Part 3. So, where we're starting off is, the next day, actually. Yeah, it's the next day after they get back from the mission. And, they signed up to be, in the tuning exams. So, Naruto is looking at the item. The item that he got. The black, broken, the sword that is Kirito's sword. If you watch SAO, if you don't, look it up. Kirito's sword. Weird looking shape. Basically, the blade is white and the rest of it is like black. So basically, yeah, don't get why though. But anyways, so he's looking at the broken sword. He's wondering, can he come along? Can he bring people with him or not? So Oracle, looking at the item and looking at him. He goes, I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. So he basically just taps the item as a screen pops up. It does say you can bring party members with you, but only for 3 months. During those 3 months, they'll be able to be in this event with you, but they'll leave. And I also am changing up from, I said 3 days, it'll be 2 weeks. So Naruto will be on for 2 weeks in SAO. Yeah. Also, I do not understand the floor leveling, how it goes from 2 to 24 to then 50. And it's almost been like 2 years or so. I'm joking, I kind of do, kind of don't, sort of way, but anyways. So yeah. So basically, he goes, I wonder, how many party members? And it does say a good 7. Himself counting. It counts himself, so only 6. So only 6 party members. Okay. Guess I gotta gather everyone. Well, besides Akashi and Guy. So then he says multi-shadow clone jutsu. He makes 6, he doesn't make 6. He makes 5 shadow clones. They go out. And get Sasuke, Tatsumaki, Tenten Lee, and Neji. They all meet up in the outside the village. Meanwhile, someone has escaped from the prison. It's Mitsuki. Mitsuki, basically. The guy who tried to kill Naruto. He basically escaped prison just to try to kill Naruto again. Get revenge on him. So, he decides on that. So, he escaped when Naruto was out on the mission. So he made his way back to the village. So he's passing by when he hears Tenten saying, I wonder what Naruto wants us to come out here for. Satsumaki just said, I don't really know, but it's probably going to be something interesting. Lee says, well, it doesn't matter. I'll still, show my fiery spirit of youth. As Neji says, quit already, Lee. Then finally Sasuke just says, can you guys just shut up already? Faster, we get there, the faster we'll know. As they're saying, yeah. So that's, so basically Mizuki is basically following them. So when they basically get there, Sasuke goes, Naruto, what's up? He goes, alright, so you guys know about my, unique case. And they're like, yeah. What about it? He was like, see this item? Well, see this broken sword? Which Lee says, yes. What about it? He was like, well, this is an event item, which I'm allowed to bring 6 people with me. Kind of myself, so 7. But the only problem is, they will be there for 3 months. Well, I'll be there for as long as the event will last. 2 weeks, basically. It does say, though, in the description, the time will move differently in that event. So it's basically like I technically get transported to a different dimension. I don't know where, but all I know is I gotta do it. It basically does say also I gotta do it anyways to level up faster or more. So I'm doing it. And I thought, hey, why not bring my teammates with me? So yeah, you guys in? You guys will get stronger. Probably. It does. We'll find out about the event when we, get into the probably whatever portal or gate or something. I don't know. Just, do you guys trust me? Everyone look at each other and they nod their heads. Mitsuki is going like, what the effing hell is this guy talking about? As then he goes like, alright. And so he's holding back up the, the broken sword, as it says, do you want to start the event? He goes, yeah, hold up. He basically makes shadow clones. He tells them to go tell go tell Kakashi, Guy, and, well, Hiruzen and Danzo about this. As, he only made 4, as they go to do. A few minutes pass, they poof, he goes, alright. They said okay to it. Hiruzen just said, get back as soon as possible. That's gonna be fun. So anyways, so he basically says yes to this. All of a sudden, the sword starts glowing, and then it flies out of Naruto's hand. It starts spinning, as then a portal opens. As everyone's shocked and amazed, and Oracle just tells him, "This is never gonna be surprising to you, is it?" He was like, "Nope. Watch too many anime." So, let's go, everyone, off to adventure! As he basically said it like that, as everyone's walking into the portal. So, Mizuki basically runs into the portal before it closes, and, well, yeah. So, when everyone basically went to the portal, they were seeing a light. While they're traveling to SAO, basically Isekai, something's happening in SAO. The creator of the game. I will have to look up his name. Alright, I found his name. So, like I said, while they're going from this portal, the system itself appears right in front of Akihiko Hyoba. I do not know if I spelled his name right. Said his name right. My apologies. So, yes, the system, appears right in front of him. because he is technically, putting himself into the game right now. While he's doing this, the system appears and it says Akikyo Kyoba. I am the system. A system like this game you made. You know. As he goes, wait, what? Then why are you here? He goes like, I'm here to tell you something. There are some unique people. My player. It's coming to, your game. To live his life for a special event. It only lasts 2 years or as long as it takes to beat your game. With everyone else. These are the name of the people. But one of them is not his friend. They are his enemy. The other 5 are. As you know, names are marked in green. And the red one's marked in, it's Mitsuki, basically. As he goes, okay. So who's the person? He goes, well, his name is Naruto Goro Uzumaki. He is basically kind of, how can I say this right? A humanoid boss. Basically, you know how when you get those boss fights and they're humans, you have to fight them, they're really strong warriors and such? He's like, yes. Interesting. Am I allowed to see his stats? And she was, of course. And basically, she, the system I think is a she. Well, it shows. I don't know if it's a she or a he, but I'm just saying it. So right now it's just it. Basically, it shows him the stats of Goros, and he's amazed by this, and he was like, interesting. So he's basically adding in a quest, but she goes, no, I mean, you don't really have to do that. I can help you with that. As well, it basically gives a quest, but it also gives a description of who he is. Well, not a very good description, just a one sentence quest to everyone. And, Ihiko, Kyoba sees the name of it. It says, Secret Boss. King of Monsters. Which, he goes, are you sure he's a king of monsters? He goes, He's reincarnated to the world he was in. Before coming to your game. Basically, he was the king of monsters, the strongest of the strong before he died. And so, suitable name for a secret boss fight, right? And he nods. He'll tell the players about it and give them the quest. And he does ask though, what about the other friends? Oh, most likely he'll work by himself because I have a feeling he'll like to be by himself. Also, there'll be some unique cases of events happening in the code because of him. As the system explains everything about the gates on what monsters and that he'll get some new job titles. I decided to go with Necromancer. I've also decided to go with something else. One of the people's comments, which I liked, and I will do something else too. I'm not going to say what, but yeah. So basically, I hope you guys will understand this, but yeah. Anyways though, as Akiki, his name is so weird, but, Ahikiko, I do not want to pull up okay. I'm gonna pause this. Okay, his name is really hard to pronounce for me, so it's Akihiko. Basically, does understand. He'll keep an eye on his system, making sure nothing's gonna go wrong. And he does ask the system, saying, you know, if it's, will the monsters change? Which shall not. I mean, not shall. The system will not. And saying it'll be it'll be virtual blood to everyone else, but to him, it'll be physical fighting. Physical creatures fighting him until they, well, after 10 minutes of just on the ground, they will then disperse into data as he nods. And so, that happens. He goes into his own game. Everything go there from to canon and from SAO. So basically, right when a new player, comes in, it's Clyde. Yeah, I think his name is Clyde. Basically, Kirito's friend. That's the samurai in this. Basically he said. Basically, he's before he gets in. Naruto and everyone else is in the area of naming themselves and picking a character. So when everyone opens up their eyes after going through a bright light, Naruto goes, "Where are we?" As all of a sudden they hear saying, "Would you like to name? Please choose a name for your character." As everyone's confused and be like, "What is this?" As Goro just says, "Look, just use your names. When a screen pops up, just type in your name, all right." As everyone nods, as a screen does pop up, as they're not able to understand the language until all of a sudden something pops up on their screen, in front of the screen before their names, as it says translation, translating for you. As basically all of a sudden they're seeing what it says now, names, number, and letters. As they're able to type their name now. As all of a sudden, everyone chooses their name, but Naruto, he doesn't go with Naruto or isn't Naruto Uzumaki. He just goes with Goro, because that's what he decided. He was like this. I don't want to go with Naruto. It'll be a good name. As he just says Goro. Just be simple, he says. Oracle just says, "Really? Nothing else?" He was like, "Yeah, just Goro. Don't need nothing." So he presses OK, and that's it. They get sent into the town of beginnings, where everything begins. So, when they see the area, they see it's busy, a lot of life, a lot of everything actually. People talking. The sky is all blue and clear. Everyone's like going like, "Oh my god, what happened? We were just there was like no life in that gray area, and now there's this." As Goro just says, "Look, everyone, this is gonna be kind of weird, but let me explain, okay? This is basically a virtual reality. Basically, I don't know what's the deal here, but honestly, just virtual. We're basically into data, kinda. I mean, we may not be. Who knows? But anyways, look, we're gonna go outside after we have a chance to. But before Naruto can say anything, all of a sudden something like pops up on their, in front of everyone else, including Naruto. That is the SAO screen. As everyone goes like, "What the?" As then suddenly something pops up saying, "Here's some gold. Here's some money for you guys. Enjoy the game. And please be safe, young travelers." As Naruto was like, "That's kind of weird." As Naruto goes, "It is." Anyways, though, try to pull up something as, Goro automatically understands what's happened, how to use the system of SAO. He's like, "What the? How do I?" As Oracle's like, he looks at her and goes like, "Oracle, do you?" As he basically sees her eyes, like, all of a sudden, like, there's like multiple like lines going, across her eyes, and then like, basically, then she closes them, and then And when she opens them, she goes, "Got all the information I need on this game and how it works." He's like, seriously?" She goes, "Hmm." Anyways, I mean, because I know it, your body on, well, you kind of already know how it works. So, I'll go over tell them. As he goes, okay. So basically, Oracle suddenly kind of appears only in front of them, as she explains everything on how to use the system. And she actually does give them the information that they need by, touching their heads and downloading the information. Well, their brain download the information from her as they start using the system. They have a class too, which it's only unique to them too, ninjas. And he's like, okay, so basically it says they use any type of ninjutsu or skills that they have, they'll be automatically be able to use, but they still have to use weapons. Daggers or katanas are the best thing for them. Naruto, on the other hand, he has ninja, but he also has martial artists. He's like, okay, great. So it's basically, he was like, all right, guys, well, you know how to pull up the map. Let's find a shop and get some weapons. Like, all right. So basically, they go. Naruto is still puzzled by who sent the money and how did they, you know, they only have enough to buy some armor pieces and just some starter weapons. That's it. So, but basically, he just trying to figure out who sent it. And he's just scratching his head. He's like, don't worry about it. And so, when they're traveling, the town, they see Kirito and Clyde. Yeah, I think that's his name. Hold on. Okay, so basically, in-game name Klein. So yeah, Klien, Klein. So yeah, real name don't know how to pronounce it. So we're just gonna go with that. Anyways, so when they meet up, like basically fated destiny meeting him. He was like, basically, Naruto and Kirito were both about to grab the same blade. As he goes, sorry, my bad. You're basically at exactly the same time. Kirito goes, no, you were about to grab it first. I'm sorry. I was like, yeah, we're just trying to look some good weapons. It was really, yeah, you mind helping us out? Naruto, well, Gory was just saying while his friends are just looking at everything, and Kirito's like, what's wrong with your friends? And he was like, oh, nothing. It's just they're amazed by this. It's the first time ever playing a game like this. As he's thinking, first time playing a game in general. Video game, that is. And so it's like, hey, Klein, you mind if we, you want to help these guys out? And he goes like, no problem. I mean, I don't have no problem with that. I mean, I'm a noob at this too, so why not? And so, Kirito gets to know Naruto, aka Goro. He, basically is Sasuke, Tatsumaki, Lee, Neji, and Tenten. Everyone chooses a weapon. Lee says he's more comfortable using his fists instead of, weapons. But, Kirito is saying, well, the game doesn't allow you to do that. You have to use a weapon. Unless you have a specific skills or moves, basically, that allows you to use your fists. As Goro, thinking, I shouldn't probably use my martial arts skills then. But, so, let's just say this. He does ask, though, but if you have a specific, class, well, I mean, there's no class in here, but a specific thing, like, using swords and such, then yeah. And, well, then basically Naruto just says, we all have the same thing as our, skill. As if he goes, huh? So basically he pulls up his skills and shows Kirito. Even Klein sees it, and he was like, wait, ninjas? He was like, yeah. And basically, they see, like, the skill tree for it, and it's like, huh. You can use your fists, too, then. He's like, well, this is new. Guess something happened or something? He's like, Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I don't think anyone else has it, but if we have it, then we might have been lucky since we all logged in exactly the same time. So I guess it's because of something like 100 customer thing. This girl was just making up bullshit. So the character just shrugs along the line, just believing it. And so they do take out the boars a good chunk of the time and such. They don't feel pain. Klein does get hit in the same area that he does in the anime. He doesn't feel pain and such. And then after that, everything goes the same with and automatically summoned to the time of the beginning. Akihiko, basically tells everyone about what's gonna happen, that they can't log out and such, and everyone's able to feel pain. But Naruto and his friends are on the, how can I say this? They're in the back. Naruto likes, just watching and looking up as, well, their characters looked exactly the same way as they did, when they came in, because they're physically there. And so, right when he tells everyone that this is a death game now, that they die in real life, Naruto's like, crud. But then he says, also, there is something I added. Something new to the game. A secret boss. Here is a quest to find him. Well, find it. As basically then, well, they see it. It says, to find the king of monsters. Fight or capture. Your choice. Hint. It has blue eyes. In which, that doesn't give a really good description, very vague. And Naruto's seeing it. He even has the quest too. He looks at, Akihiko. He puts up the middle finger basically to him. As Akihiko sees this and is chuckling to himself about it. And so he says, good luck, players. Already about 200 and, 30 of you have already died. Be warned. And good luck. And basically, everything goes into the same about even revealing themselves. So, when Naruto and his friends basically hear about this, they basically look at Naruto and goes, what do we do? It's like, well, first off, you guys only got 3 months, so, and I only have spend as much time as I can in this game before the event is over. So, look, I think we gotta split up. You guys basically will leave. I'll just do my own thing. Sorry. Basically Sasuke goes, dude, come on. That ain't gonna be fair. He was like, I know, but look, I don't know what we're gonna do. I mean, you guys only got 3 months. If I stay with you guys, it's gonna be taking your stuff away from you, your points. It's better off you guys work together as a team and get your own skills and points up. Besides, it's not like a screen right in front of all of you guys right now. As everyone's looking, they nod. And, he says, tell me what it says. It goes, we have to, since our level here in the game will convert, when we go back to our world, will convert our strength, speed, intelligence, chakra, our level, and the points that we gained, anything really, into that. Basically, all our attributes of our body, everything enhanced. So we'll be a lot stronger when we go back. As Naruto says, see? And they ask, what about you? He goes like, I have to survive, fight, and, any means necessary. That means even killing people here. That's gonna suck. But look, you guys only have 3 months. And it doesn't even say anything about, there's a little tab button saying, moving the stuff to the side to read more. As they nod, though, and it even says, we will not die here. We will basically, will be automatically healed near death. And he goes, all right, well, that's decided then. We all have to split up. We have to split up. You guys go your own way. I go mine. Basically, everything will. Well, this whole entire game always has the same area for the boss. So, get as high as you can in the levels, and go. Besides, I don't know about the system here, but I'm already at level 1. I have to go. See you guys. As he's about to walk away. Sasuke, does grab his arm, saying, "Don't you dare die on us, alright, Naruto?" He goes like, "Me dying? I can't die. That's impossible. And besides, I think Tatsumaki will hate it if I die. She'll never forgive me. So that means I just can't." Sasuke lets go of him. He walks away. As everyone looks at Tatsumaki, her face is red. And she goes, "Shut up, you baka!" As he was just laughing and waving. So basically, when Naruto goes, out, he basically gets out before, Kirito. He just starts running as soon as he gets out of, the town. And what he does is, he's going through the field. There's basically some wolves coming around. He was like, "Alright then, you mutts, fight me!" As basically, they jump at him. He just, doesn't even take out the little short sword he had there. He basically bought from, the shop. He basically just punches them, killing them instantly. As real blood came out of them. He's like, "What the?" As, well, all of a sudden, they just basically get destroyed and turned into data again. He's like, that was weird. As the, Oracle says, "I think the system," wait, a message popping up. As it does pop up again, and it says, "The enemies will disappear after 10 or minutes or seconds, depending on what will happen with, well, your job title." It's like, okay. So yeah, so basically Naruto's doing this for a little bit until he sees Kirito running and then slashes at the rope saying, "I will beat this game," to himself in his head. And he goes, looks like Kirito's, gonna have some fun. As just then, I know this is like a lot of pop-up screens I'm making it, but that's because the system and then, the person. As all of a sudden another pop-up screen, but it's for the actual system, of SAO. It got a message saying, "You're allowed to use your weapons. Do not use my weapons in the game if you're not used to them. You're allowed to use your own weapons, player. Goro. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. You'll be here for a while." And that just ends. So he goes, "Okay then." So what he does is he gets rid of, well, the little short sword he has, and equips his kitsune, sword. And he just grabs it and just like walks away with it. And so we're doing a time skip. Naruto, since he has not gained any level with the system, but he has gained level in SAO system, So basically, he's around level. Since he's been non-stop grinding, and heck, he actually uses his sensibility to actually go and do he's been doing some side quests. He's been doing some fighting monsters. He's just been going into dungeons by himself, ranking up kills of different monsters easily, and so he's around level maybe 25, 30. No, I'm just kidding. No, he's not 30. He's only like level 25-ish. Because he's been doing non-stop grinding. And he's been always going to hordes. Basically, though, it's like his system and then the SAO system is somehow morphing and changing. And like his XP is increased every single time he kills monsters. And the ranking of them hits higher than his. Because he's still seeing the gray, orange, and red. But the number of the monsters are different for him than other players. He asks, "Hey, in this specific area, what was the monster level for you guys?" They say only level 5 or 9. For him, it was level 25, 30 even. sometimes. Sorry, coughing. So that's why he's ranked 20. Yeah, he's level 20 right now. And Oracle doesn't even understand it. So they were in the second town, where the first boss fight was. And he's just thinking, God, man, this is going to be a pain. Everyone's going to ask me about my weapon, like most people have been doing so far. I gotta keep the daggers and the weapons, in check, along with the armor or such. How can I say this is really weird? Plus, as basically he's looking at his screen, goes like, "What the effing hell is this forge system now?" I get it, but still, why did I get this on my system? Come on, it can't be that. It can't be that simple. The materials I've been getting from it since I was ranked 22 afterwards, forging. So I'm gonna have to forge my own weapons now too. I mean, it'd be cheaper than buying them, but still. So he's thinking this all in his head though. I know it's looking like he's crazy, but Kirito is there along with someone in a cloak, reddish cloak is there too, and so I'm only gonna get through the first episode. Jeez. Well, the first 2 episodes. Jesus, I talk a lot. But anyways, so what Goro's doing? He's trying to figure this out, and well, everything there goes from canon, especially with that with that guy telling about the beta testers, how they should give up all their stuff and basically coins, gear, and such to them, so that way they have a better chance of winning against the boss fight. And well, basically we meet our I find the personal favorite character, kind of, because of him being such, because he basically just called the guy out. Well, basically his real name, oh god, okay, here's his name in the system. Agil, Agil, so yeah, he basically, calls out this guy. I have to find his name now, so hold on. Kaguya. Basically, I don't know, who the guy was giving the speech, but basically, the first person that basically says, "I'm a knight class," basically, that guy. I'm just gonna call him Knight. For now. Basically, they all say about the boss info, and what type of weapon it has and such. And so, he basically was... Crud. Lost my train of thought. Hold on. Wait. Nope, I have it now. So basically, though, Kaguya was, kind of a little bit mad afterwards, and everyone started forming their teams. And so, Kirito scooted over to this girl who was in a red cloak, basically, and just asked her about forming a party. While Goro was just thinking to himself, "Yeah, no thanks. I'm not gonna form a party with anyone I don't know here. Besides, I don't see my, friends here, so..." He gets up and just starts walking away. Which, not gonna lie, that's kind of surprising to some people, but no one really minds it. So, after Goro's kind of just walking around and getting a better look at the area, he's kind of just sensing monsters nearby. So, he decides to go over out of the little town into the forest. And so, what he finds out is the monsters there are pretty high level. So what happens is he does fight them. He fights them with his, his katana, killing them pretty easily. And, well, after that's done, for some reason, the ranking stops at 22 again, the leveling. He was like, that's weird. So, what happens is, a pop-up screen says, would you like to fuse the systems? Your system with SAO system. He's like, wait, what the? I can do that? As it says, yes, you can. This is gonna help you level up even faster. So, would you like to fuse? So that way you'll be able to get the points. If you still say no, you'll never be able to do this again. You have 10 seconds to decide. And so Oracle just says, say yes already. He's like, yes. And so the system of SAO and of, well, his own system starts to fuse. And so this is going to be a lot of math for me. Since they're both 22, basically level. It's going to be, well, I'm going to have to do some math, so hold on. Okay, I found out his name. The one that said he's a knight. Diavel, basically. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know that. Anyways. So his level now is 44. He has his strength is 92, his agility is 92, his sense is 92, his vitality is 92, and his intelligence is 92. Plus, he has 188 points to use for anything. And so, what happens is, his system has updated and changed. The SAO system is there, but it's like, now for his actual character, stats and everything, where he can move around his character and see what it looks like, with armor and such on, it's like, it actually has specific areas now, like basically he can touch his, like, for where his hand gloves will go, he can then take it off and put in an item inventory and such, but it's like, separate for equipment only, and it's infinite, so it's like, amazing. Wow. Alright, so this is basically something. So after that, he just goes back into town, and it was already night. So everyone starts partying, and, well, when everyone sees him, basically they say, hey, you're gonna be in the, you were at the meeting, so are you gonna be in the dungeon, during the boss fight? He goes, yeah, I am. Are you in a party? He was like, no, I don't see you being in a party of weaklings. He was like, huh? What do you mean? He was like, sorry to tell you guys, but I work better by myself. I'm a solo player. I have more than nothing else. As, God, his name, Kiaido, I think is, right, let's just say his name is just K for right now, but, yeah, I think it's Kiaido. Basically, he just says, hey, what's your problem, It's like, wow, talented guy who told about betas, to give us all their stuff because of, well, they let people die, in this game. Like, no offense to those people who died. But look, people are gonna die. This is a killing game. You can only move on from the people's deaths just so you can get stronger for them, for their own sake. You know why? Because, like, Kiboya? Whatever. Kiboya? Basically, that's what I'm gonna call him. He just tells him, right? He was like, yeah? What about it? He's like, look, no offense to anyone that you knew that died, but you're alive. Deal with it. You can't blame someone else's for their death. So basically, the beta testers, so what? Let them be. They'll die eventually too. And besides, move on for those people's death as a stepping stone, so that way you become even stronger to avenge them. Make sure you survive for their sake. That's all you can do. As, Goro just leaves everyone in shock. But before he leaves, he goes, also, besides, I'm the one who's gonna kill the boss. All by myself. got it, don't even come. And so, after leaving, everyone's kind of like shocked that he declared it. Even, you know, Oracle saying, "Are you sure about this? You don't even know the name of the monster." He was like, "Yeah, I'm sure. Don't worry." Besides, my rank is higher than everyone else here. Well, my level, not rank. Plus, I mean, come on. I'm faster. I'm quicker. Plus, anyways, it doesn't even matter if they're just gonna be in my way, right? So why not just have them not worry about the work? Besides, whatever gear I get from the monster will probably be converted into the system itself. So, you know, just don't want people to die. Alright? She nods in understanding. But still, this is gonna be kind of hard to make friends, you know? He just smiles as, who said I want friends? I just need to survive as long as I can, that's all. She just sighs because she just says you're crazy. He's like, I know. So after that, everything, he does sleep, and well, he does go. He does start walking to the path. He woke up earlier than everyone, and I mean, at least 10 minutes more early. So basically, when he gets to the boss area, the boss room, basically, in the door, he does, get like a notification. System has made contact with party members. And he's like, huh? Well, with friends / party members. He's like, okay. So he just kind of presses on it, and then he kind of just like touched Sasuke, ear. Not ear. He touched Sasuke's, name, and then something appears in his ear. He's like, hello, Sasuke, and he goes, Naruto, it's not you. He's like, yeah, it's me. Dude, my system made me have like a communication with you guys. So, how's everything for you guys, anyways? He was like, we're good. We've been working together. Our skills, we pretty much almost mastered everything. Plus, dude, we're like stronger than most of the people here. He was like, really? What level? Well, we're near 20. We're near 27. What you? It's like, 44. I was already 22. I just had my system plus an SAO system merged together, so it combined the points. Basically, dude, this is gonna be like very, very easy for me to get through the first boss. He's like, wait, what? Can I put anyone else on this communication line? He's like, sure, I guess. So Sasuke just touches there's a button on the side of it, as then everyone else can hear, Naruto's voice or Goro's, and they say Naruto. He's like, hey everyone. So you guys are ranked level 24. Like, you 44. They're like, cheater. He's like, guys, it's just a game. Besides, I'm gonna be here longer than you guys. Like, no fair. How did you? He was like, well, I was 22. When with the SAO system. Well, with the system here it says, I'm saying SAO. He doesn't say SAO. But, they would know it's SAO system because of, Oracle. So, yeah. So, anyways. As then he just explains about how it merged together with his own system. And they're saying, oh, that's so much cheating, man. Really? It's like, sorry. Anyways, what are you guys? They say, well, we're in the town where the first boss is going to be fight. Where are you? In front of the first boss gate. I'm going to go face it alone. And they're like, that boss is probably like, doesn't matter what level you are, it's a boss. It's like, yeah, I know, but still, wish me luck. And they're like, yeah, if you die, we'll hear about it. He goes, gee, thanks for a load of confidence, everyone. As, they all just laugh about it, and then he ends the talk. And so what he does is, he has a sword out though, but he brings out his kitsune dagger and his Fang, dagger. He puts them on the side. He goes, alright, so, I have items, potions, my money here is became converted to my own money for a system, so I get to buy one in my store. So, potions, yeah, you need a couple of those mana potions. That uses, So, he's just going through all this, and then by the time he's about to open up the door, he hears people coming. He's like, oh, great, back up. Yay, didn't need it. As Davo, it's not like you're here. He's like, how long have you? He goes, I just got here 10 minutes ago. Well, 10 to 15. You guys were really slow. As Kirito and this girl in a you know in the red cloak are kind of confused, and he goes like, "Do you even have a strategy?" He goes, "Yeah, go in, go fast, kill them little minions, and then go after the big boss and strike him down as quickly as possible. Leave no openings and just crush him. That's my strategy. What about yours? Like, divert the enemies and the minions, and then he was like, lame." So yeah, as basically everyone notices he has a katana and 2 daggers out. As they're like, wait, what the? As Goro just opens up the door, and immediately he takes out the katana, and he goes, "Alright, you little minions, and boss, come at me." Basically, he sees the name of the monster right in front of him. Fang the Kobold Lord. And he goes like, "You're big and ugly. You look like a pig almost. Mixed up like a kangaroo." Ugh. I can't believe I actually saw that in my life. And everybody's thinking, not even that strong as a C rank monster. God, this thing's gonna be weak. So, before anyone can even stop him, Goro just dashes forward on pure speed alone with no sprint. And 2 monsters get in his way. He just slashes right through them, cutting them in half. As they do, for like 10 seconds, there was blood that spewed out of them, and then code. As everyone's shocked by this, he's just taking them all, the minions, out as quickly as possible. And then when it gets to the boss, well, the boss has his shield and his axe, and basically he just starts hacking and slashing and dodging, parrying the boss. And he goes, "Come on already!" And then he just jumps up and kicks the boss right in the face, sending it flying into a wall. As everyone saw the health bar of the boss, it just had a little. It still had a good amount of health, and then all of a sudden it went to half health. As everyone was like, and he just lands. And he was like, weak. I just use my bare hands, but I like to use weapons. So he basically sheaths his sword, takes out both daggers, as everyone's shocked, and he just goes, "Now then, let's have some fun." And so everyone decides to charge in because, someone says, "Hey, we can't let him get the boss kill. He may be a beta tester." And so everyone just rushing in. They're doing everything they can, and while Naruto's just dealing with the guy, with his secondary weapon, with Kobold Lord secondary weapon, as well. During this time, everyone gets in his way. He's like, "Kidding these guys. I told him I can handle it by myself. I already got it down to half health, almost near death." And everything there goes to canon. Naruto's just shocked that the dude's dying, and he's, he even heard Kirito what he said, and, Kaibal, just says what he does, and it's like, how do you know what type of weapon that was? And then he's seen his death, and he's saying no, he doesn't want the potion, and it's just like, and so everything goes if he just kind of just waiting there. He's just taking out some enemies in the meantime of the small ones because they're coming in forces now where everyone's getting like overwhelmed. So he's just taking them out as quickly as possible, sprinting, using the sprint skill, which everyone was shocked to see every one of the monsters just disappearing, getting defeated. As basically before so basically what happens with Kirito and Asuna happens. So but instead of Angel coming in and saving the day, all you just see is Naruto just runs right in front of the blade and just stops it with his twin daggers, basically holding it, and then all of a sudden he just kicks the blade, breaking it, and he goes, "I'm not gonna let anyone else die here. You hear me? You ugly piece of crap of a monster." As what he does next, well, all he does, he just uses critical strike, but both of the daggers, and just slams it right into the monster. Take it down near hell, but then he kicks it up into the air. As Kirito Asuna, basically he hurt Asuna because Kirito did say Asuna. As they're seeing it, everyone's seeing it. As he just jumps up and as Kirito's wondering what is he gonna do. As well, in an instant, blades disappear. Blades are put to the side. Fist, is just being shown as he just says, "Now perish and die." He just punches the monster right in the face with everything he had, just sending it down into the ground. This is, one of the Fox technique. Basically, this fighting style technique, in the Fox style, basically it's fast moving pace, but also strong punches, strong to light, and a mixture of, it's a balanced form, but basically it attacks the weak points like the jaw. So basically, not like the jaw. The example is the jaw area, where the location is to your, basically mouth to move. That's where it attacked, and boom, it slams to the ground, destroying it. As he just lands, he goes, "All you guys were in my way. I had it perfectly under control." Yes, if you're wondering why am I making him sound like a jerk to everyone, because 1, Garou is a jerk to people, and 2, he does have some Naruto personality, but these are like people he doesn't like. He knows he can do it by himself. He knows what they're trying to do, but still, he didn't want no one to die. Someone died. And so he does get, he does get the award, but for some reason else, Kirito does too. Because I'm having, secondary person to get the attack. Kirito. First person to get the finisher attack. Garou. But basically, they both get the same outfit. But with Garou, it's a little bit different. It has the mark of a fox. He doesn't put it on yet. But everyone starts cheering. But then someone says about him Kirito not giving to the guy. Before Kirito can even say anything, he was like, "So what? I saw it. The guy didn't want to take it for some reason." I guess he was trying to be a symbol of saying to encourage everyone to keep on going, to avenge him or something. Be a symbol. Someone has to play the bad guy, right, of this role? So what? You're gonna call me a beta tester? A killer? Or something? I don't know. Because I somehow was able to take down all these monsters very quickly. I knew where some secret spots were. Cheater, some people saying, yeah, how was he able to do that? He has to be at a high level already. He's a cheater. He's a beater. And then he goes, beta tester. Cheater. He goes, beater. I like that name. Call me whatever you want. As then he just kind of opens up the screen, but no one can see for some reason. And someone's shocked by that, and then he just presses it, and then all of a sudden the jacket comes on, but it has this. How can I say this right? It's still the same looking one like the Kirito had, but It still has the same color, but with symbols of a fox on it, and just a nine-tailed fox, and basically then just swords and weird-looking creatures, like having hands pop out, looking like it is near the end of it, like it's trying to go up to the fox, basically. And everyone's like, "What the?" He goes, "Well, I'm gonna open up the gate to the next floor. See you, everyone." As well, he's walking away. Kirito realized what he just did, and well, let's just say is there was a secondary award. Like he says to himself, and he says he can put it on the jacket when he's away from everyone. But Asuna runs over to him, just like she does with Kirito, and was like, "Wait," basically, when he's far away from everyone, she asks, "Wait," and he's like, "Huh? What?" He goes, "Why'd you do that?" He goes, "Why did you take the heat for him?" He's like, "Seems like a nice guy. Also, I didn't want no one to die here today, so I'm pissed off everyone else here. Look, this ain't a game that anyone could just go in rushing head first like a total idiot. This is life and death. It's no game." And then then Austin says, "I know that. But, why are you acting like, you hate everyone here? Why do I do what I do? 1, keep people away from me. 2, I don't know nobody here. And 3, if I get close to people, if they die right in front of me, then I can't save them. I can't bear that. And 4, well, like I said, I just take the heat for the guy." Besides, I was going to be called that anyways. "Oh, what's your name, by the way?" He was about to go up to the door and open it. Then, she just tells him, "My name is Asuna. Yours? Goro. It's nice to meet you." He does, he's looking at her and goes like, "You're cute, by the way." When she does leave and her face is red, basically he does open up the door. And, after that, everything to the anime goes the same. Kirito joins the Black Cats Guild. And, and basically then he meets somebody. He meets Cyrus? Hold on. Silas and Philo. Yeah. I'm the dragon, basically. Oh, wow, this has happened. Naruto's been, grinding, going for missions, helping out people. Basically, it's been months. And, while Kirito was doing all that, it's almost been 3 months. And, Naruto met with everyone else. Asuna, I don't know when she joined the guild, but let's just say she joined the guild during this time. But when she's joining, she did see Naruto talking, should I say, Goro, talking to some people, as they all cheering and laughing, telling stories on what they did. And basically, she's over here with it. Sasuke says, "And then I yelled out a technique of fire." I said, "Fire style, fire jutsu." As basically, then I launched it at the water dragon. Man, you should have seen everyone's face when I did that during that side quest. Naruto, you should have been there. It's like, I bet I should, Sasuke. Bet I should. Man, it's been 3 months. Almost a year. Well, it's been 3 months here. Basically, I don't know when it was. I think it was like a year when he was with the Black Cats Guild. Just to get to 20 something. So it's almost been 2 years. So let's just say, before, like I said, it was during that time when Kyoto was doing that, when all this stuff was happening. It was Asuna, before she joined the guild and such. Well, while she was joining the guild, she overhearing this. Basically, it's the 3 months into the game, basically. he does ask them, so all your levels? They just say, well, we're in the 50s. Will you? Mine's leveling up slowly. Haven't gone into an actual dungeon, just been fighting off monsters. So I'm still at like 44 at least. In which they're like, oh, well that sucks. He goes, nah, not really. I had to go into my own dungeons. But I'll do that when you guys are gone. Besides, I've just been helping out people. I've been just like, defending them. Making sure no one dies in this game. That's all. As Tatsumaki smiles and goes like, so, you met anyone else? Tenten asks, any other girl? Or friends? He was like, no. I mean, maybe. There's this one girl I talked to named Asuna. She's kind of cute. Wouldn't work out. We're from different dimensions anyways. And, well, Oracle does say, well, you never know. Maybe you'll be able to bring her if you get a high enough level and the system just isn't being nice to you. He goes, really? Just, maybe it'll work out. Then, Tatsumaki get a little bit jealous. But the countdown, Lee says, it's almost time. We need to leave. Basically. As everyone nods, Naruto gets up, he pays for their bill, and goes, well, come on guys, let's go. As they leave, basically, they leave into the forest nearby on, I think, like floor 10, not floor 10, 5 to maybe, I'm saying they're on floor 10, just make it more simple. No, should be a rank for floor 6 or something, yeah, floor 6, and they're just saying, well, Naruto, this is goodbye for now. We'll see you when you get back. He was like, of course. You guys did an amazing job. I wonder how you guys leveled up so fast. They said, oh, it's because of the system. They gave us a bonus boost. They said we had to get stronger than you. So, it was, whatever. Just good luck, guys. Also, kick Mike Guy and Kakashi's butts in a sparring match for me, will ya? As they nod. So, Sasuke goes up to him and shakes his hand, says, good luck, dope. He's like, good luck, emo. And they both smiled, and Tatsumaki just saying, just so you know, I'm just doing this because I don't want you to die. He was like, huh? She just grabs him by his, let's say they were like somewhat near height. But basically, she grabs him and kisses him. And just says, bye, Naruto. As, they just suddenly a portal opens. And, they leave. But here's the thing, though. If you're wondering about Mitsuki, well, his is not, the system, he was not a part of the party, so basically, let's just say, there was like also, there's a little bit of a penalty for him. So basically, Mitsuki, when he came in, he basically did what they were doing. Well, he didn't know what to do, so basically he was like, doesn't know what's happening, doesn't know what to do, went out to the world, using his jutsus, and well, he was killed off anyways by some random monster, you could say, but no, I'm not doing him dirty. So basically, after they leave, Mizuki's comes out, he goes like, I wonder when they were gonna leave. I finally found you, you demon brat. He's like, Mizuki, how do you escape prison? He's like, that doesn't matter. What's gonna matter is, you're gonna die here, Naruto. Uzumaki. He's like, not really. I'm stronger than you. I know a few tricks. And besides, can you really kill someone that's unkillable? He goes, whatever, brat. I'll just kill you. As Naruto just kind of grins. Oh, Goro grins, and Asuna's watching. She goes, no, I can't let him. As all of a sudden, Goro's gone. And he's right behind on Mitsuki. And he goes, be gone with the wind. As Mitsuki just bursts into pieces and just gets sent back. But he's put back together, but he's dead. Has what she sees, Goro doing that. She's shocked, but his cursor didn't change. He just says, "Stupid freaking kill kill list. I mean, not kill list. Kill quest. God, I hate when that happens." Oracle says, "Well, he didn't give you a choice. Besides, if you didn't do it, your heart was gonna stop." He was like, "Yeah, it only gave me 10 minutes to kill him before my heart stops." What level did I get then? So he just looks at it. His level went up quite a bit. He was like, "Wait, also, why the heck hasn't I've not been doing my training? And how I never, got sent to the penalty zone?" She just shrugs. Oracle just shrugs, but his level went up quite a bit. So basically, he was at 44. Because he was helping out people, it did take some time. So basically, he was almost at 45. But he's at, 49 right now. That was a big jump from 44 to 49, so give me a minute. Okay, I just remembered something. I did forget that I did give him a skill to basically get more points. So basically, instead of 3, he had to get 6 now. So, his strength is 97, his agility is 97, everything's 97. But now, because of those, 6 times 5, basically, since he leveled up 5 times, he gets 6 points. So it's 30, so he has 218. Let's just say and I'm just gonna say he just got regular 3 for him leveling up to 44. That was it, because it was actually from the SAO system. So yeah, so basically he's at 49. He was like, "Wow, he really gave me some good levels." Alright, so let's continue. And well, after that, Asuna just doesn't understand nothing. She said she's gonna keep an eye on him now. But so, what happens is, everything else happens. The 28th floor happening. Goro's been on the front lines, kicking monster butt a little bit. But here's the thing, he's progressing slowly. He's trying to understand his system more. But I'm not gonna do, the whole entire, adding points into it for now, because I'm damn tired. So basically, I'm just having him taking his time until we get to the actual, until tomorrow maybe. I mean, well, in the afternoon or sometime, I'm actually fully awake because I'm getting tired and I'm getting hungry. I'm not focusing that much. So yes, I apologize. But anyways, so yeah, so he's taking his time, and plus he's trying to figure out the forging system. He's like, man, he's been working mostly on that. Basically, it gives him tasks to do for the forging, and he just does it, and it's just gathering stuff and iron and ore, basically. It's like, so that's what he's mostly been doing. He's been trying to create his own weapons. So after the Silas, everything, this is where we will be getting into it. Basically, so where we're ending it is basically, how can I say this? Okay, so basically, we're ending in this. So after some time, Goro realized how many floors he's going up to. He's like, wait, are they already on the 50th floor? No. So I've been all this time going to floor, gathering, looking into every single location, getting some gear and such, just so I can dismantle it and try to get the iron, just so I can forge new weapons, even upgrade my current equipment, just so I don't have any problems. I could have been fighting monsters and getting more rare materials. Oh, I forgot about that. I've been so much focusing on this. As an Oracle laughs, and so he goes into the meeting of where Kirito is. So where Asuna says about the boss, in which using the NPCs learn, as a distraction. Kirito says, he can't do that. And, well, so basically, Goro just says this. Wow, who knew? You changed this much. Sounds like a good idea, but, I mean, it's not gonna compare to what I'm gonna be going through. Anyways, you guys are gonna be all in my way, so, catch y'all later. As she remembers, Goro, and she gets a little bit mad, but so she decides to follow him, and he goes like, okay, so I've been killing off these monsters, and every single time I completed a task in the forging, at least gathering stuff, I've been getting these keys. I gotta level up quick. So I gotta go, I was probably level 78 or so now. So, yeah, time to go into a dungeon. Which she hears that, she goes, wait, there's no dungeons nearby. So, he's going along, he's only focusing, Oracle's talking to him, and, well, I know this will give you a cliffhanger, but it's because I'm getting tired. I'm sorry, but here's the thing. I hope you guys understand. I will be making a part 4. I just need to sleep, because I don't know where to go from, go further along. I need to, make sure I'm, adding my own stuff plus the anime. So basically, what Naruto does is he goes to a cave. He then takes out an A-ring key, and he basically opens it, as a portal opens. As then Asuna decides to, she was nearby, so she runs in as Naruto basically already went through. Before it can even close all the way, she jumps and screams screams for a bit. He's like, wait, what the? As in all of a sudden, she basically lands right on top of Naruto. That, like, same way she landed on, Kirito. On floor 58 or something. But instead of Kirito does what he does, he just touches her sides and lifts her up. Like, if I wanted to have some girl jump on top of me, I could have just asked Tatsumaki. What are you doing here, Asuna? She was following you. And what's this? Like, how? He was like, this is gonna be so hard to explain. Whatever. Okay. So let me, explain this. So he explains on who he is, really, where he comes from, what he happened, and about Oracle, which is an AI, of a person that he had a crush on back in his old life when his name was Goro, and, for some reason, he doesn't give a crap what she looks like, so it's okay with him. And that he deals with, fighting off people, killing them, because he has to, because he's a ninja. But he goes with the Takano Jutsu thing, which he says, because it did say, Takano Jutsu, leveled up, point. Leveled up to 22 from 21. And so she thinks he's crazy. But he says, then explain why we can't get out of this until the dungeon clears. She's like, okay, good point. And then Oracle appears. She goes, hi, I'm Oracle, the person who you don't believe exists. She screams. She tries to, throw something at Oracle. It goes right through her. She goes, can't hurt me. And he was like, alright. Well, this is not a part of your system. This is a part of my system. You just stand back and watch. Okay? Flash. Or Sword Flash, whatever your name is. Nickname. She was like, fine. And, she does say, Garo, what are you exactly? And what is this? I want to get to know you, but just more questions pop up, and you're from a different world with a different system? And now this all fusion thing happened? Now this doesn't make sense to me. She really doesn't know who Naruto / Goro is. So, she just says, the only thing I can do is just follow you. She goes, just keep me safe, alright? As he goes, fine. He says, multi-shell konjutsu. As in, 3 to 4 versions of himself are there. She's like, because, look, these guys will protect you, alright? and just follow me. You'll see what I do. Just alright. So, this is where I'm ending it off. I'm sorry. I'm just tired now. Alright? This is when the whole entire him leveling up really quickly is gonna happen. So, we're gonna get OP Goro Naruto pretty quickly. Oop, my bad. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys have a nice day, night, wherever you are. Bye. Video 2 coming out probably before I go to work. I don't know. I just got Ghost of Tsushima. I may be playing that for a while. Sorry, not sorry. Who knows? Anyways, bye everyone. Have a nice day, night, wherever you are. And bye.